Good dreaming, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. We're back on For Honor, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to use the Valkyrie class and how you guys can master her. So we're going to do like we usually do, talk about the character itself, show kind of talk about what her strengths and weaknesses are. I'm going to give you guys a couple combos that you guys can do and some strategies when going off against other different characters, and that's how we'll end the video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So the Valkyrie class is a Viking and is a hybrid of all the classes. It has a shield, so it has great defense. It can block all around attacks whenever you're in multiple 1v3 situations, and it has a spear, so she also has that long range capabilities, but she can get close range if she needs to. Now, the cool thing about her is that she has one bleed attack, but the great thing about it is that it's a deflect combo. So once you deflect somebody's move and you press the heavy attack button, she'll go into a quick jab and it'll initiate bleed damage to her opponents. She has a knockdown attack, which is by holding the left thumbstick backwards and doing a heavy attack. She will swing her spear for your opponent's legs and end up knocking them down. And she has quite a few different types of mix-ups that are pretty good. And she also has somewhat like kind of like how the Conqueror and the other Viking with the shield has. She can block all attacks from left, right, and up, also from multiple different opponents by dashing backwards and holding the guard break button. Now, but not only that, but while she is holding the guard break button and she's blocking all attacks, she's also charging up an unblockable that will initiate once you let go of the guard break button, and she will launch forward with the shield in front of her and ram into her opponent, and if it's charged up enough, it'll also initiate a knockdown, and you can dash forward and get in a quick light attack if you want. But if you don't charge it up, it'll give it a quick stumble, but nothing too crazy. But one cool thing about this is that while you are charging forward, you will actually block any attacks coming your way from the front because she's charging with her shield in front of her. So it's somewhat at the same time an unblockable and also an uninterruptible. So she's very good at blocking attacks and also kind of knocking them out at the same time. So let's go ahead and give you guys the first combo. So the first combo I like to do is I'll deflect my opponent into the heavy attack to get that bleed damage, which will stun them for about 2 seconds. Now what you want to do is you don't want to do the guard break immediately after the bleed because it'll go into the unblockable charge. What you want to do is you want to wait a second and then go for the guard break grab, and then after you grab them, if you hold the guard break button down again and you hold it down for a certain amount of time, it'll automatically headbutt them enough that it'll stumble them for a few seconds, enough time for you to actually do your sweep attack by holding the left thumbstick down and pressing the heavy attack. And once you do that, you go into either one of two things, but in the video I go 2 quick light attacks and then I go into another heavy attack. But the thing is about her is that there is one other way for her to do the sweep attack. Not only after the unblockable, but also with this one combo to where she goes light attack, heavy attack. Instead of doing the regular heavy attack, you go left thumbstick down and then heavy attack, and it'll do a sweep instead. And that's one combo that you guys can do, and that's like, that's one mix-up you can do from either going into a regular heavy attack into a sweep, going from the deflect into the bleed, and then either grabbing them or doing the unblockable. There's a lot of different things you guys can do with that. The next combo I have is once you parry an opponent's attack, or even without parrying, you can either start it off with a side dash into a light attack or just about anything. But what you want to do is you want to do 2 light attack, and then like I said, instead of doing the heavy attack, you hold the left thumbstick down, then you press the heavy attack, and then you go for the sweep. After the sweep, you go for another heavy attack, which is going to be a guaranteed hit since they're on the ground. And from there, you want to press your guard break button to go into the unblockable shoulder charge. And after that, you want to do another sweep attack right after that shoulder charge. From there, you can go into another heavy attack with 2 light attack, or you can go into 2 light attacks and then another heavy attack or another sweep. It depends on what you guys want to do, and if you want to go for the, you know, the mind games, the bait and switches, and the mix-ups. But like I said, it all depends on the situation of what you guys want to do. But those are the different things you can do with that scenario and whatnot. Now, when it comes down to the Valkyrie, whenever I'm going up against certain type of people, preferably like skilled people, and also like, you know, with pretty hard to beat classes, the best thing I like to do is kind of go on a defensive. Because, like, you know, like they say, a good defense is a great offense. So the way I do this is I'll dash back and hold my guard break button, and when you do that, like I said, you go into the stance where you can block all incoming attacks. And the cool thing about this is that if they attack you while you're in this stance, you will actually kind of block them and kind of send them back a tiny bit and kind of leave them stumbling for a quick second. Once you block their attack, if you let go of the guard break button, you can get a guaranteed charge hit and knock them down. After knocking them down, I like to go into a quick dash forward and go into a light attack. And after that light attack, I try to hit them with another light attack from either left or right, or whichever way, really, whichever one you choose fit. And then after that second light attack, I go for the sweep as usual. And then that's when you kind of go back into the usual, you know, heavy attack to the unblockable, and to the sweep, to 2 light attacks, you know, or into a grab. It's really all up to what you guys want to do. Another thing that I like to do is to kind of keep them on their toes, you know, a lot of side dashes left and right that kind of keep them guessing where I'm going to come from. And also, another great thing I like to do is when I go into that back dash into the guard break, to the block from all angles, I like to kind of psych them out by dashing forward from that stance and then grabbing them from there. It's a good psych out, and it could catch up some people off guard in certain instances. And from there, you can hold your charge. You can charge up your guard break by holding down the guard break again and doing that charged up headbutt, knocking them down, and getting in your heavy attack into your unblockable shoulder charge. And, you know, from then on, you know, you go into your light attacks, into your sweeps, and, you know, and whatnot. But I'd say the direct counter to the Valkyrie would have to be, honestly, I can't say. I don't know a direct counter to the Valkyrie. She's good at close range. She's good at long range. The only person I'd say could beat her is probably an Orochi or the Peacekeeper, someone who's very fast, agile. It can keep her on her toes even more. But other than that, I mean, she still has a good chance against those characters as well. But yeah, she's amazing. I'd have to say she's in my top 2. It's a tie between her and the Nobushi. I can't really choose. I like to go back and forth between the 2 characters. But I hope you guys did like the video. If it did help you out in any way, make sure you smash that like button. I really appreciate it. And make sure to give me feedback in the comment section down below. I like to hear what you guys have to say. It makes me a better YouTuber. And also, you know, but, you know, to the guys about the button prompt, not doing that. You guys can just listen to what I'm saying. You know, that's all you need. This is the sound of my voice. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Remember, stay happy, be positive, and never give up on your dreams. Bye-bye now.